Arizona. Look at that mountain, isn't it pretty? Wow, check that sun out. Oh, that's pretty. Check this view out, guys. This is pretty. Look at that. Wow. Now that's the sun. That big in the Carolinas. It's pretty going down in the mountains in the Carolinas, but I don't think it looks that big. If it does, I ain't never realized it. Max is enjoying this view. His mama is too. It's really pretty, guys. Hear that jug pop? Got elevation. We're walking down, guys, to Montezuma Castle. It's the dwelling that is inside of the rock here, where a tribe used to live back in the day. When we get to it, we will video it and let you see.
Here over 7 centuries ago, and receiving an invitation into this cliff-dwelling home, what you would have seen might well have been something like this cutaway model of Montezuma Castle. On the top floor, the elderly village lookout keeps his solitary vigil. His eyes search for approaching danger to those working the fields below the castle. It seems that over the ages, children and their actions change very little. On the 4th floor, you'll find a concerned mother scurrying to reach her adventuresome son, precariously balanced on the edge of the roof. On the 3rd floor, an aging man leads his blind wife across the balcony. You'll also meet women busily preparing food, getting supplies from storerooms, making pottery and grinding corn. Usually women ground the corn, their staple food, only in small as-needed quantities and prepared it in various ways. Weavers used the 2nd floor loom to weave cotton breechcloths, bags, and blankets. Today, you can see examples of their varied weaving patterns in the visitor center. Villagers used the wooden ladders as stairways to carry up provisions from fields and water from Beaver Creek. On the ledge at the base of the central tower-like section, a man prepares to start a fire using a friction drill. Nearby, a young woman awaits the returning hunters who bring wild game as variety to the village diet. We encourage you to think beyond ancient stone walls and vacant rooms to the remains of a once vibrant village. A village of people who experienced wants and needs, anxieties and fears, joys and sorrows, just as you and I today.
All right, let's walk around here and check this place out. I know it's pretty cool. Let's walk down this way, see if we can see the river or the creek. Got these barriers up so that water, when it rises, it doesn't come up too high. It's clear, people. It's pretty. You see it running down over there, and it winds around. Beaver Creek has always been a major focus of life in the Verde Valley. Prehistoric farmers constructed Montezuma Castle and other structures near the creek. They dug ditches to carry creek water to irrigate the fields of corn, beans, squash, and cotton. They cultivated on flat patches of creek bottom land. They also hunted animals attracted by the creek and gathered creekside plants. Ever sensitive to the mood of Beaver Creek because their lives literally depended on it, the Senegwa watched their lifeline change with the seasons, sometimes seemingly in the blink of an eye. The gentle, clear Madeira grew into a raging, muddy torrent, leaving debris stranding high in creekside trees. It's pretty. All right, we're coming up closer to the castle. We'll be able to see it here shortly. All right, here we are. We made it to it. That is awesome. Don't you know that took some time to do? Some hard workers back then, you know that. Used to have ladders getting up to that. I was reading too where they built it probably in this spot because in the summer, or it was cooler, and in the winter the sun shines on it, so it was a warmer dwelling. And then too, they could look out and see if anybody was coming nearby. It's awesome.